This is the Tesla Cybertruck, and this is Carmax. It's one of those places where you can take your car in and say, hey, I don't want this car anymore. How much will you buy it for right now? And a lot of the times it's a pretty competitive price, considering that you don't have to list your car privately and have a bunch of people come over and negotiate and all that. You just get the price, you accept it, they take the car, you take the cash, you are out of there. Well, I've seen people in the past take cars like Lamborghinis and Ferraris into Carmax to get an idea of how much money they would actually give you. So today, I'm gonna take the Tesla Cybertruck that I don't even own into Carmax and say, hey, how much would you give me for this? And let's find out what the price is. So I have many questions about this. One, are they even going to give me a price? I don't know if they're going to, but we're gonna ask and see if they'd give us a price. And then two, in Las Vegas, I was just there last week, and there are signs that are posted on the Tesla Superchargers by somebody that is putting these across the nation on Tesla Superchargers saying, hey, if you wanna sell your Cybertruck, you let me know. Call this number or text this number. It's kind of annoying because we don't usually have ads at the Superchargers, but according to somebody on Twitter that actually messaged this guy, he's willing to give $125,000 for the Cybertruck that this cost around $100,000. So will Carmax offer more? The other caveat to this is that part of the contract of buying this is that you are not allowed to sell it for a year, because that way it avoids these high prices on things. So even if this was mine and I wanted to sell it to Carmax, I couldn't do it until I owned this thing for a year. But my guess, my prediction is that yes, they will buy this from me, and I think it's gonna be over $100,000, and I hope that it's even more than the $125,000 that random dude is throwing out there at the Superchargers. Let's go in here. I'm not sure if they're gonna let me film anything. I can take my spy glasses. It films in vertical, so maybe I'll get some footage with these, but other than that, I'm a little nervous. Let's go see if we can get a price for this. We are entering the Carmax. We are officially on property. There is a Tesla here. It's a Model S, but there is a Tesla here. Sales, that's probably a good place to go. We are going to get prime parking right here. Get my spy glasses, get my phone, get this. Spy glasses enabled. So here's the story. First they told me, no, we cannot do that because you don't have plates.
We can't do it until you actually have it, like the registration under your name and everything.
Then they said, can we take some pictures with it? So I let them come out, take some pictures with it.
Well, I haven't seen one in person ever. So. Are you okay if we go look at it?
And then I told them what was up. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna sell it to you. To be honest, it's not even my vehicle right now, so I can't sell it.
I've seen a picture.
I really just want to do a video seeing the price on it and see what it would be. Well, that's too bad about the plates. There's no way around it to even just put something in to see. So then they went in and talked to the manager, took about 5 minutes, came back out and said, here's the deal. We have Stradman that comes to this location. I'm in Utah right now. This is where I grew up, right down the road from here. Stradman's from here also. He makes a lot of car videos. They said Stradman's come here and filmed multiple times, showed the process of getting his cars evaluated, but he always calls the PR people for Carmax and they give approval to the local place for Stradman to come in here. I didn't call the PR people. It takes like a few weeks to go through that process. I don't have time to call the PR people, so they said, it's okay, just from here on out, don't film. Oh, light's green. Let's go. It's yellow. We gotta run. Okay, that was close. So here's what they said. Yes, we talked to the buyer and we actually can appraise it and give you what the actual price would be of what we would pay you for this vehicle if you could sell it to us. But because I haven't reached out to the PR agency for Carmax or whatever, I can't film anymore inside with them. I said okay to that. So I gave them the key. They have 30 or 45 minutes. They're going to assess the vehicle, look at the condition of it so that they can give me a proper offer. After they assess it and they take pictures and do all this stuff, they send it up the corporate chain and then somebody up there gives me a price and then they give me the price. So I have 45 minutes until that is done and I'm really hungry and I don't want to sit inside of Carmax doing nothing. So I'm across the street at Walmart. We're gonna go to Subway and grab a sandwich. Here we go, it's cookie time. Subway has a foot-long cookie. I'm all by myself. I shouldn't have 1,400 calories of a cookie, but you know I'm gonna try it. So check this out. It is warm. It took like 30 seconds to warm this thing up, to cook it. They cook it fresh. Look at that. I love that I just bought a 6-inch sandwich and a foot-long cookie. Now I want to say thank you to Carmax for making me wait for 45 minutes because it allowed me to come across the street and do something I've wanted to do for a while. Let's see. Oh, that is so good and so warm. Now this is a Subway that's inside of a Walmart. I think the perfect idea, go in, buy some vanilla ice cream, even like a small little pint. Bring it over with a couple people, and then you take this warm cookie, have a little bit of ice cream on top. Just saying. Good job, Subway. Okay, I have the paper. We got to get off their property, but wow, it's a shocker. I'm curious to know your guesses. How much is it gonna be? There's a few things you have to think about. There's people in like Dubai that are buying up cars. Like my friend sold his G-Wagon for above market value to somebody that shipped it to Dubai for a customer. This Cybertruck is one of the most wanted cars or trucks in the world right now. Really, like that's actually an attainable car that people can get. So people are willing to pay a premium. So the premium could be a lot. Like, are we talking 150,000? Are we talking 200,000? How much money is this Carmax going to offer? Let me go show you. Are you ready to find out what the price is? What is the value of the Tesla Cybertruck? Trading it in right now. This has 3,000 miles on it. It is wrapped green. There are less than 600 of them in the world right now that are available. This thing was purchased for just over $100,000. I know that there's people that will buy this for $125,000. They're putting their ads all over the Tesla Superchargers. Carmax will buy this. This offer is good for the next week. Are you ready? And also, before I tell you fully, they also took longer than 45 minutes. It took a couple of hours because they said there's never been one that's been sold to the Mannheim auction. Nobody's brought one in to get it appraised. Nobody's even resold these things because you literally can't. So they are setting the market right now. This is what we got. $76,000. $76,000. Can you believe that? They could sell it for $150,000, $200,000 so fast, and they will give me $76,000 for that. That is madness. It is crazy.
Is this the new Cybertruck?
That's it.
I've always wanted to meet you. Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. I'm Dan. Yeah, 76,000. Yeah, right. Look at this guy getting out of the car in a suit, buttoning up his pants. You still got more work to do down here on the zipper.
Just grab a picture from
Yeah, go for it. Grab a picture. Can you believe this? $76,000 for that guy. I gotta leave because too many people were coming. People that are really cool fans that have been watching for years, and then also just a bunch of people that are just like, Cybertruck? That's a Cybertruck? This thing is hard to go anywhere without people wanting to look at it. But $76,000, Carmax. I appreciate how conservative you are in a year of high interest rates and economy not doing as well as it's done in the past, especially in the car market. But $76,000. Wow, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect it to be that low. But I will say, Carmax, I appreciate you because this is the first one. It took a long time for your guys to do that. I just took a couple hours of their time. I think it's important and healthy for people in the market, but maybe this is a little bit of reality too, that like there's going to be a ton of these out on the market in the next few years. Tesla is ramping up production, and once there's a lot of them on the market, maybe they're not gonna be as desirable, and maybe the price of them are gonna drop. It is a car, it is a depreciating asset. It's really fun right now with the scarcity and what the prices are at. But the reality is, it's a car and it goes down in value. So if you are gonna buy one, you have to know that. This is not an investment. Some people might make money on reselling it, but overall consensus is, this is a car. Thank you for watching the video. Let me know in the comments. I gotta know. What do you think about the $76,000? Where are we at, people? Thank you, Carmax. And if I didn't say it already, Carmax is not a sponsor for this video. All right, that's enough. Have a good one. Let me go show you. It's so funny. It's so funny I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing so hard.